Hey, we back at it. Welcome back to Jared Tries Trading episode, I think it's 33. It's 12:37 p.m., a little bit before the close. Happy Friday. I did not trade yesterday. I was feeling like shit, but still a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to come in today and make it happen. And we got this long weekend ahead of us, so I'll rest then. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are doing well. This is my stats for today. Pretty happy about it. You know, this week started off awful. Had to close that CVX swing, and we'll get into CVX today. It came back to where I thought it was going to come back to, but I just didn't have enough time on it. And that's why shares are better, right? So, but we'll get into that. Hope you guys are doing well. 77% win rate, lit. 2.5 profit factor, lit. Above our daily goal. And this would have been really nice. I closed this KR swing on accident on my phone. I closed this sand trade on my phone, and I think the Kroger was also checkmarked to close it out. And they both closed, and I was kind of pissed on this one. Because I had till March 18th on these. There was really no reason for me to close it. And it was strong today. I mean, the market was, the market's up and up today, so that's what we were waiting for. And I'm pretty sure I would have got out of this with at least some profit. So what can I do about that? Stop trading from my phone, because I'm not that used to the UI, and I don't even know how I check marked this one, but it is what it is. Took that loss and continued grinding, and was able to make it a green day. And considering how the week started, I'm elated. I'm lit. So I'm not going to talk about the market yesterday because I wasn't here. You know what I mean? But we'll see what we did today. I also logged on late today because I wasn't going to trade. But I felt like even more shit yesterday because I didn't get up off my ass and trade. But looks like I missed a doozy yesterday. Fatty green bar. But today, another nice solid green day. This is like the comfort zone for everybody, just find the strong stocks, and the ones that are drifting higher and SPY pullbacks, that's the one you want to get into. Let's look at the SMAs. I don't even know. Still got a ways to go before we get to the SMA. So the lesson this week is if I treated SPY like a regular stock, and I was reading the daily, I would say I'm bearish on it, right? I don't go long stocks that are below all the SMAs, bottom right corner of the D1. And, I was just thinking about this, and, why am I so bullish on it? Hoping it's going to bounce, when it's under all SMAs. So for now, I got to have a bearish bias on it. And then of course, if it gives me these nice days, then I'm back in the comfort zone and I could take those trades. But for now, I'm neutral to bearish until we get above these SMAs, and hopefully that'll help me moving into next month. Getting a better read on the market. But this is the M5, up, kind of going sideways, a little bit flat, but overall a bullish day, and didn't really have much risk to the downside today, so I think that contributed to my success today. And there was a ton of good stock picks, and I stuck with a few of them. I was also pretty patient with my trades. I felt warm and fuzzy that SPY was bullish today, so it helped me remain patient and not get shaken out on red candles. So let's get into some of these trades. It's Friday. Let's get you guys out of here. ABBV, this was a swing. Worked out well. If I wasn't so, down in the hole from this couple of red days in the market, this stock, this play right here, I was up like 700 on it total. But obviously I was red. I was in a lot of pain down here. So it climbed up out of the hole, and then I sold it right here before the next pullback, and was still able to pull out 13%, a nice $250 return. That is my daily goal. So really happy with this trade. I was looking at it, I almost took it off when it was at 100, but the market just felt, I thought I had a lot of market tailwind and I was safer, so I held it for a little bit longer and took a nice win, very nice win. And that's the difference when your swings are working out, and I guess it's a swinging environment. It's a lot easier to get these big wins. But it doesn't always work out like that. Like that CVX trade, man. It was just the wrong timing on the swing, and I didn't have enough time on the contracts for it to go my way. So I got to keep that in mind. What's the market doing? Is this the right time to be swinging? And did I give myself enough cushion for it to come back in my direction if it does go against me? Is something I got to think about. But daily goal was hit. I guess let's look at the daily and everything. Daily, beautiful. Above all the SMAs, clearly uptrending. Obviously, it's been a little shaky. The market's been a little crazy, but it's still putting up green days when SPY's putting up red days. So that's strength. And yeah, market was up. It was hard for the stocks to go down if they had any sort of strength. So good deal for me. Good deal. What's next? SenX. Really happy about this trade. I don't believe anybody brought it up in chat. Maybe they did. Maybe I missed it. But I went shares on this one. I scaled in, scaled out. This is exactly the kind of plays that I want to be making. I love the charts on this one. Above all SMAs. Look at this breakout of this little, I don't know if this is a bull flag or consolidation here, but broke that downward sloping trend line. Lots of buyers. And look at this, stacking green candles. Obviously SPY had a lot to do with it, but this is why it was like a comfort trade for me. It wasn't that difficult. I limped in with 50 shares at 11.47, so like right here on this pullback. And then my thought process was, once it confirms for me that it's going to continue upward, so like another stack green candle, and also SPY was putting up another red candle, I think, and this was continuing green. So that was confirmation for me. I bought another 50 shares up here, and then I bought the last half, so 100 more shares at 12.05 up here. So this whole section here was confirming for me. The daily was beautiful, so I was definitely okay with swinging it. And then I scaled out at 12.52 all the way over here, locked in like $100 of profit. Then I took $50 off at 111 right here on this break of the 8 EMA. I took a little bit more off, and then I let the last 50 ride and got out of that at 56. Where's that? 156. So right over here, when the bar opened and closed below the 8 EMA, is when I got out completely. So this was an awesome trade for me. I practiced patience with it. I practiced waiting for confirmation before going full size. I practiced scaling in, scaling out, and I also had a technical reason to exit, which was the 8 EMA cross Professor had a post about that. And so how can I do that every time? And sometimes you don't do that. Sometimes you let it go below the AMA and you want to just hold it. So, it's not like you do it every single time. This is just a puzzle, and it's like do. So, but anyways, that was a good trade for me. Nice, $110. So that put me above 300 for the day. My bad. MOS, another strong one, another low stress trade. 2 contracts. Took 45 cents on them. This was on one of my follow through lists. Another one. Look at this big break of this horizontal resistance above all SMAs. Of course, it's a little choppy. The market's been iffy. But man, once we had a green day in the market, this one really went. And look at that. Pulling back a little bit, But when did I get in? 139. So right here in this candle. Then I bought another contract, waited for confirmation at 205 right here. So SPY was pulling back and it was continuing green, so that's confirming for me. And then I sold both contracts at 32 right up here in this consolidation here. I was happy with my profits. Obviously I left some on the table, but after the way the week started and everything, and I already had some nice profits on the day, I just wanted to add to the victory list and keep it green. So took my contracts off for that. Took a nice 10% return on MOS. So just those 3 trades alone, way past my daily goal. Man, it's a shame this Kroger fucking trade. But overall, good day. KO was also a swing. I had shares of this too. Got in over here, sat through the pain, and sold up here. Pretty much the same time as the ABBV trade. So my swings ended up working. And then I had some more base hits. CVS came up on alert, I believe. CVS. I was playing the break of this SMA. I'm not really comfortable with swinging it. I've done this kind of peak above the SMA before, and then it drops back down. I forgot what ticker it was, so I'm a little bit weary on that. Maybe if we have one more green day above the SMA, I could wait for it to come back down and bounce, or do a day trade on it then. But this one I wanted to be a little more quick in and out, but definitely was riding the tailwind of SPY. And this one was a quick one, I think. It was like 40 minutes. Got in at 11:59 right here, and got out at 12:38 right up here in this consolidation. So a little quick 15 cents on the contracts. Nice $30 return. Base hit. I really was just trying to build my confidence back, man. Get these little wins. ADM, I really liked the daily on this one, but it didn't move the way I wanted it to when SPY was moving up. So that was the reason I exited. Got in at 140. So in this big, or I guess somewhere in this candle, and then I held it and sold it at 224 in this candle. So yeah, it was strong, but I think I missed the move on it, and there was a lot of tiny candles here, and I wanted it to continue to stack greens like on the other trade, and it didn't, so I got out. So my mind was on all cylinders today. All this shit, You got to think about it every day, every trade, put all the pieces together, whether you're going to enter, exit, hold it, cut it short. Man, there's so many factors that goes into it. And when one of those are off, it could ruin your day. But that's why this is a tough ass job. So, then I did a little Apple Lotto. I tried to take like $40 off of this. It moved so quick in one candle, and then I couldn't get filled. But I ended up filling for just a tiny gain, $12. I mean, it's an 18% return since the cost of these were like 14 cents or something. So not really used to the lottos. I had only like $100 in buying power left, so I just wanted to let's test it out. My max risk on it was $70, and it's Friday. Fuck it, let's try it out. And I can kind of see how they're working. Harry has a post on it, and at one point, this was a 50% return, and with 4 contracts, that's a nice ROI, pretty much. But we're just testing the waters, and then I'm swinging FCX. I like the daily on it. Huge stack green candles. Obviously the market's at our back, so break of this horizontal resistance. Dave mentioned that it was a nice HA reversal, so we're looking for another flat bottom on Monday, and we'll kind of judge it then. I have shares of this, so I think it's just like 50 shares, and we'll just let this one ride. I'm hoping to get maybe $1 out of this for some follow through next week. Above all SMAs, I like it. Kind of choppy, but the break of this resistance is what I was looking at. All right, and so let's see how we did this week. I know I'm red, but man, we fought back today, especially being sick. And, this shit's a roller coaster, and multiple times this month, I was on cloud 9 putting together green weeks, and then bam, market slapped the shit out of me. And then you start going through, man, do I even know what the hell I'm doing? Do I have to go back to work? Should I just fucking quit? Because this shit's hard, man. But I just gotta, stay mentally strong, just like the, car business. I was in sales for 4 or 5 years, and you have ruts where, you don't sell a car for a week or 2 weeks, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Or in software sales, you're not able to book a meeting with these fucking companies for a week, 2 weeks. You have a bad month, but you just got to keep grinding, and eventually you'll hit, and then you're back on track again. So that's what I'm thinking to myself. Let's see how we did. This is new to me, guys. So, all right. 60% win rate on the week. I mean, with a 20% day and only 3 days of trading, win rate definitely took a hit. Definitely a red week, and it was just this CVX trade, man. If I had more time on it, let's just look at CVX real quick. My contracts expired today, and I was holding through all this choppiness, and I said it in my last video, I needed to get past these highs, but the downside risk, and because the war and everything, it was too volatile, man. I see it as saving myself $700. Obviously in hindsight, I don't know how much they'd be worth, but we had a big green day today. But I was seeing it like there was a lot more downside to come, and I just wasn't sure. So I cut those at 57% loss, minus 740. That really hurt. But who the fuck knows what was gonna come in the end of this week, So learning lesson. I think the lesson is either give myself more cushion on these options, and I guess when there's gonna be an international war overseas, maybe don't swing as much, or maybe not in the basic material sector. I still like the daily, at this point right here. And then we just had to pull back. So I don't know. I think I saved myself money, and I think it was right to close it, and save myself the other $700. The point is that we don't blow up our accounts and continue to be able to trade more, and that's what we're doing. That's why we closed that out. So that was my one big loss. I would have been up 300. That's what a good win rate, I guess, does for you. The KR was also a mistake. I closed today. So that's all it takes for your whole week to be deleted. And if we can avoid these, then we'll have weeks like, the first and second week of February. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's a red week, but we sure did fight back, and we have a positive win rate. And that's all we could do. It is what it is. These other losses are fine. Fine with me, not too crazy. And I gotta be happy with all these wins I put together. You know what I mean? Got a couple of swings. Just need a little bit of follow through from Hun. FCX, I could hold those. Those are shares. Overall, man, cool week. I don't feel well, and it started off the week in the hole. But anyways, that's it, guys. Sorry for rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is episode 33. There you go. Market close right on time. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. It's very possible, man. Let's do it. I'll do a monthly review video maybe after this, and we'll see. Thank you guys. Hope you guys kept it green. See you guys later.